People, welcome to another edition of that finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love. It's WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, here at BadLadDad HQ, late in the evening, late on a Monday evening UK time. 2 o'clock today, Clash of Champions finished, and I rocked in position 1842 in the world, 1842 in the world. And probably just like you, I've collected my rewards. Big fat 0. Here we are, 8 hours. Not 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. 8 hours after Clash of Champions has finished. Rewards, anybody? Anybody? Unless you finish top or outside the rankings. Apparently you can collect a few consolation prizes if you're outside the top 10,000 who should be getting cards. A flipping heck. Flipping heck, this was your gold medal moment. Your gold medal moment. Collecting your rewards after 4 days of the grinding. And hopefully a few of you out there have tackled this on the credit-free basis, because it was possible. My 1842 position in the world was gained with no credits spent. Not a single credit spent. But I have got some rewards to collect. I've got a couple of things to collect. There's some TBGs, Team Battleground rewards, and there's also a King of the Ring. So there's one guaranteed WrestleMania card. And I'm sure that a lot of you have been through this. We've finally seen a message from SuperCard support saying they've identified the problem and it will be resolved within a few days. Trying desperately not to swear here, but seriously, the whole event has had glitches and problems, and now you haven't got your rewards. And I know that, it'll be sorted out and everything, but it's not the point. It's like I feel sorry for these poor people who get finished 4th in the Olympics and then find out that about 15 years later that someone in the top 3 should have been banned for drug use, and they get promoted into the top 3, but they missed their podium moment. We've missed our podium moment. Anyway, what I haven't done, I suppose I should say, reading bins. I always forget me reading bins. It's probably because I keep poking my eyes out with them. Quick hello to Swamp Master, TJ Woodyatt, Andrew, Delboy, The Rock, Cullen, Not Chico, Pain Filler, Shane, JP120, Samuel, Jamie Payne 771, UFO Hunter 4040, Gtesh or Jitesh, Jordan 728272, Banks Rollins, Bertie Berto 123, Cade, RYNF, Undertaker, XD Pyro, WWE 1230, Sicko Mode YouTube, Ryan, BadLad, good name, Big Show, Keddy or Kedai or Keedy, Luke, WrestleMania 123, Kingsley 101, another Luke, Active Man, Carl, Beast FC, Roman Aries, George, Jeff Hardy, Andrew M, Reese, Icon, Aaron, Rowdy Pat 18, that was a lot here, Jamestown Fluffy, Jimmy 10, Tate McLaren, WW Wrestle, Razak Trenton, Corey Ducha, Zvonko, Arthur 2.0 and Chris Danger 13. Hello, thanks for your messages. That's that. Right, champion rewards. I'm going to get those in a second. I mean, I'm sure you've all seen this. I've not tapped in it yet because God knows what's lurking in there. I'm sure it won't be the right reward card. So let's just move straight on to champion rewards, because I've just been grumpy. It's made me grumpy for the rest of my bank holiday Monday. I've got to be back at got to be on the wacky backy. Got to be back at work tomorrow. I don't smoke, so I'm not on the wacky backy. I've got to, despite appearances, got to be back at work tomorrow, and there's people holding a party out the garden, out the back there. Some noisy people. So it's not been good. We have some WrestleMania rewards. The rare, lesser spotted WrestleMania 36 rewards coming at me. Well, that's quite appropriate, isn't it? It's DB, who's in this evening's team Road to Glory. So what a good time to pick him up. What a good time to pick him up. I better just take a little screen grab and show my BadLadDad teammates. A lot of those people obviously messaging me on the other side of the system were just asking if they could join Team BadLadDad. As I've said previously, if there is a spot available and it's something that's open to the public, then we will let you know. But we do have a rolling squad of BadLadDadders in the BLD army. So, well, that's good news. That's very good news. I haven't started doing Road to Glory just yet. Oh, the lad's already getting stuck in. 21. Oh, it's been on for a little while. Yeah, so there's DB. I'm not sure if I've got DB. I'm not even bothered checking, to be quite honest with you. Because I do have a lot of pros. I know I don't have him as a pro, but I may have him as a single. I don't think I have. Doesn't look like it. Nah. No, not part of the squad at the moment. Oh no, there he is, look. Oh no, that's the one I just pulled. What a difference. Hey, I've got 15 Daniel Bryans. No. Okay, well look, that's made it a pro. That's made it a little bit more exciting, hasn't it? Just a tad. Just a touch. Now what else was the King of the Ring? Well, I might get Daniel Bryan from this, who knows? King of the Ring was a fairly comfortable win, I think. I think it was a 4-0. Right, let's see what we've got here. Brock Lesnar. Randall Keith Orton, that's quite appropriate. That is quite appropriate, isn't it? RKO, Randall Keith Orton. I know it doesn't stand for Randall Keith Orton, but it's just a bit of a coincidence. That's his full name. Now, I do have Randy, but again, I'm not sure if I've got him as a pro or not. I'm not going to find out doing that, am I? Filters, combinable. No, yes. I'll tell you what, I've had enough. I need my bed. I need my bed or a beer. I don't know which one I favour. Right, okay, well that's kind of good news then, really, isn't it? So, hang on, so I have got Daniel Bryan. I am as blind as a bat. I don't need these bloody things. Oh, excuse me. I don't need these, do I? This Daniel Bryan staring me in the face. So I did have Daniel Bryan, so I could actually get an F1 Daniel Bryan from this evening. I'm sure you can work all this out for yourself. I don't even know why I bothered. I'm just so cross about bloody Clash of... Got to stop swearing. I do apologise. That's just like my casual swearing. That's just like my everyday swearing. I haven't even started my guttural swearing yet, or my really annoyed swearing, or getting in your face swearing. This is just me talking normally. It's this time of night. I've got like a little cut-off switch. Come 10 o'clock in the evening, my filter goes. It's gone. And a few little cuss words come out. A little bit of cursing. All right, let's do a little bit of Road to Glory then, shall we? Might as well. Help the boys out. Yeah, flipping heck, what a day. I was determined to get into, I think the cut-off point I was trying to get into in Clash of Champions was 1966. It was an easy year to remember. It was an easy number to remember because of the year England won the World Cup in football. Football, that's real football. You've got a round ball and you kick it with your foot. It's called football. England won the World Cup 1966. Playing football, and that was an easy cut-off point to remember. And I just got into the early 1900s with about 15 minutes to go, because I'd not played obviously not played overnight, but I'd not played a few hours on Saturday because I was enjoying myself. And I was a bit worried I was going to slip out of that mode, and then in the last couple of minutes, I managed to find that pesky Sean, which added about 128 points to my overall total, which just helped boost me back up. And I think originally it had me down as something like 1828, and then it adjusted itself and it was 1842 by the time it finished. What I need now, though, of course, is a Bret Hart card to prove where I finished, so you guys can see it, so the whole world can see it. I'm sure you guys are waiting for your rewards too, with just as much impatience. It's not good enough, is it, really? How many seasons? We're in the 59th season of WWE SuperCard. And when do they ever launch something that hasn't got a flipping problem with it? Little glitches, you can just about make do with the little glitches. I mean, it was hard enough playing this game, the Clash of Champions event, when you were getting to your end screen and it was crashing. You'd have to log back into the game. And then you weren't sure whether it was adding your points onto your total or not. I mean, that was flipping hard enough. But like I say, to have that little gold medal moment ripped away from us earlier on, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good, it's not right. I'm not happy, okay? It's not good. Not good at all. So, I think I've expressed enough dissatisfaction with all of that. New tier's got to be coming up soon, hasn't it? So, well, I've not been too concerned with the WrestleMania pros. I do still keep chaining King of the Ring because obviously now we've got these days of fortification. See, this is what's annoying. The fortifying of cards, yeah, it means you have to keep hold of cards a lot longer, but the fortifying of cards means you've got a chance of boosting your card up to an F1 or an F2 or an F3. So it does keep interest in the tier a bit stronger because you want to get certainly your Road to Glory deck as highly charged and highly rated as possible for when you go into the new tier, so that you're not playing catch up too much. So if you can get a few F2s and F3s in there as well as your event cards, you should be fairly well placed when it comes to the first Road to Glory in the new tier. Amethyst tier, no less. I've seen enough of all the amethyst images knocking around. Actually, there is something that I could do rather than doing this. I forgot all about the fusion quest. Actually, no, I can't do it because I still need a third fusion. Blooming card limit as well. The quest. My liege, the quest. I need one more card from Primal to WrestleMania 36. And I need to play, 99 matches on the pick me side. But if, like me, you've been hoarding some WrestleMania 36 cards some Royal Rumble Fusion cards ready to convert them into WrestleMania 36s when that gets launched, you can have a Elimination Chamber deck that looks somewhat like that, lad. Somewhat like that. As you can see, there's various fusions that I've got. Now, fortunately for me, I've just carried on doing fusions, and if firstly, I got everything that was close to Royal Rumble into Royal Rumble so that I could start stacking up the Royal Rumble cards. And then it's a case of going in through the sort of lower tier cards. So as you can see, I've got a couple of cataclysms there. There's also some lower cards that I've been sat on. And I'd got a couple of those working through the fusion chambers. So I do have, I think it's still got a day to go though, but I do have a primal. What am I doing in King of the Ring? God's sake, man, sort yourself out. Le Chambre de Fusion avec Long John Silver and the Pirates. Primal, 22 hours to go. 22 hours to go. 2,710 credits. You having a flipping laugh? 2,710 credits to collect a Primal card that's got less than a day to go. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it. I'm just looking at it thinking, what the flipping heck do they think they're playing at with that? I'm saving these for Christmas. I'm saving these for the new tier as well. So anyway, I should get that. How long was there for the quest in question? 3 days, so I've got plenty of time. So I could do some Elimination Chamber. Well, believe me, if you've got the 6 matches on Elimination Chamber, you can rattle through them pretty quickly. You tend to play more than 6 matches because obviously you're going to lose 2 or 3. So you can cuff sort of 9 or 10 matches per round. So it won't take long to chisel those away. So I suppose I could collect that in another video tomorrow. Let's just have a look and see what I've got to train up. Well, I suppose I should train up these boys, shouldn't I? Seeing as they're going to be pros very soon. We'll do DB first because he is going to be an F1 fighter pilot. What we got? Let's just select all. What's this going to get us up to? 80s, 81. Right, okay. Let's go in and do. Shall I do Elimination Chamber? Let's go back to Road to Glory. Road to Glory. So yeah, how did you end up in this wonderful, I suppose I better collect these, haven't I? In this wonderful Clash of Champions that we've done. I suppose what I've not done is given you my overall feedback on the game. I did do the video on the Friday, excuse me, it's warm in here, which just went through the basic tactics on how to play without using any credits, which I guess for that reason alone, I did enjoy the game. It's nice to play a game where you didn't have to chuck credits at it, even for like the free bouts. I didn't feel under pressure to buy any free bouts, to buy any extra bouts. Do need my bed. Just put my phone or my iPad down for a bit. Just let them recharge naturally. You can obviously watch adverts as well, so if I could be bothered, I'd watch some of the adverts. But it's quite a lengthy game, so I kind of found that if I was sitting down to play for a couple of hours, very few pauses, if any, waiting for extra bouts. I don't know if that's because I'm particularly slow at playing the game. I don't think I'm particularly slow at playing the game. And like I say, you know, I got to 1842 without actually dedicating an entire 4-day period. I mean, I was working on Thursday, Friday. Well, actually, it launches 8 PM Thursday UK time. So I had finished work by then. But Friday, certainly I was working all day Friday. And I've had a bit of work that I've been trying to cuff today, even though it's a bank holiday. It's one of the pitfalls of working from home, is that you can't escape this stuff. So I've spent some family time as well, watched a few films with Ninja Boy, played a bit of FIFA and watched him doing his Rocket League video. Have you caught his Rocket League videos yet? Ninja Boy's Rocket League videos, you can't miss them. They're here on the channel, you'll see them. At the moment he's doing one every weekend, but he might ramp that up a bit. And we're going to possibly look at him doing a bit of streaming as well. But I'll have to report back to you on that front. Because right now, it's not so much having the technology in place, it's not having it cluttering up everything else around here. Because what was our area for games and fun stuff, it's kind of turned into my area for work and not so much fun stuff. So I don't know why I even bother with reading glasses, because I don't need them. I do need them because they'd strain my eyes. They're a recent acquisition. I've probably been moaning about them for about a year, but they do get on my nerves. You poor people who've had to wear glasses for the majority of your life, I don't know how you've had the patience. I know I sound like a grumpy old sod. It's because I am a grumpy old sod. But when you've not been used to it, the next stage would be like to get to the old man stage, where you get that kind of bit of elastic or a bit of string, and the glasses hanging down from the front of you, and you can go just like an old history professor or something. Then I really will know it's just time to give up on life. Right, there's a few picks. How are you doing with your collectibles, by the way? I'm doing okay. I should hopefully get Christian as a pro before the days run out. I think we've got 12 or 13 days to go yet. And I've got about 4,700 of the right collectibles. Is it the deltas? I can't remember which ones it is. The triangles, whichever ones they are. I should know that, shouldn't I? I've just been talking about professors and education, and I sound like a right ignoramus. I think it was the deltas. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get a second Christian and make that a pro. Though where he'll stand in the grander scheme of things, with all the event cards and everything else we've had, I'm not sure. Probably not that great, just slightly better than a normal standard WrestleMania pro. And of course, like I've said, these days when you get your 45 pros, all of a sudden they look quite tasty. They look quite tasty actually. It's just, on that note, let's just go into Royal Rumble tier. Where are we? Deck editor. It's not what I wanted. Well done. Just to keep your consistency going. General. The reason I'm going into deck editor is I just do remember Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, look at him. See, look, he's 45. He's an F3 Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he was better than a level 1 DB and a level 1 Broccoli and a level 1 Hulk. So, you know, these F3s are not to be sniffed at. They're not to be sniffed at all. Anyway, there we go. Grumpy Big Jim on this Monday evening. Not happy with Clash of Champions. Not happy at missing out on my big moment. Big moment where you pull down the thunder. You give it, oh yes, up on the podium there. getting your card. Didn't happen. Got to be patient. Don't like being patient. I want it and I want it now. Anyway, people, there we go. That's it. Thanks ever so much for watching. Like I say, if you've not caught a Ninja Boys Rocket League video, please do have a little look down below, or however else you're watching, whether you're watching this on your phones or whatever. It's on our page somewhere. Just BadLadDad Rocket League or BadLadDad SuperCard. Of course, one of the easiest ways to see when the videos are coming out is to subscribe down below. And if you like the video, bomb me a like as well. And if you want even more, there's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's Facebook. Till I see you next time, you stay cool.